Arjun, high altitude meadows are very rare to find in India, and the Bhrigu Lake Trek seems to be all about the meadows. So can you take us through the trek?
Indeed, the Swati high altitude meadows are very rare in our country. In fact, to get to any high altitude meadows in our country, you will have to do 2 or 3 days of hard trekking before you get to them, because they are usually outside the tree line. And then you have this Bhrigu Lake Trek, which is an out and out meadows trek within 10 minutes of starting the trek. And this trek is spectacular. See, you have high altitude meadows trek, and then you get treks like Bhrigu Lake, which is on the top of the class of high altitude meadows trek. It's one hill after the other, one hill after the other, meadows after meadows, meadows after meadows. You have horses, wild horses on these meadows, which are galloping from left to right, and they all look up to you the moment you get on, go close to them. It's beautiful to do this trek, and it changes texture, color, shape, and the feel of it under your feet. There are places where you can take off your shoes and just walk, and you have the snow peaks all around you. So absolutely, this is a trek, high altitude meadows trek to do. If you want to do a high altitude meadows trek in our country, Bhrigu Lake is the one to do.
So what about the Bhrigu Lake itself? What is that like?
It's worth going to the lake, Swati, because at 14,000 feet, around about 14,000 feet, you have this glacial lake, and you're surrounded by the meadows are below you, and then you're surrounded by snow peaks all around. It's almost 360 degrees that you have these snow peaks, and not small snow peaks. These are some of the major mountains of Himachal, and that you see around you, and the clouds are below you, and far in the distance you see valleys and things like that. It's worth being there at the Bhrigu Lake itself.
Wow, I had no clue that right outside Manali such high altitude meadows exist, and if what you're saying, I want to see it for myself. So next time I'm not going to go to Manali, I'll go to Bhrigu Lake instead. So thank you so much for sharing this with us, Arjun.